Hello everyone, it's Rita and thank you for stopping by. Today I'm working on, again, the giveaway journal, which is the accordion fold journal, and I don't remember what the name of these papers are, but they're the journal boat. It's one of her, I think it's Autumn something. So I wanted to kind of work on the front, and I thought I would put like a policy envelope here and put some stuff in there. I have some piece of burlap. I may put that on there. I'm not sure. But I also have this from Edith Holden, and I just really love this bird, but I feel like it's going to be too big, and I don't know what I would cut off because, I mean, it doesn't look right going that way. Even at an angle kind of like this, it still kind of makes me feel like it's not going right, but it might be. Okay, anyway, let's just make the policy envelope. I may have to stop a few times because I'm making this one larger than my directions, and I can't even do directions, let alone, you know, revise it. So this is scrapbook paper that came out of the same kit. The paper pad that this came out of, and there was no more of these left, so I had to pick out something else that I knew was going to go with it. I mean, the pages go with it, but I don't know, I just wanted to just keep it the same. So the first thing I want to do is decide what is going to be the back. I'm making a double gusset pocket, policy envelope pocket, and this I saw originally on Denise at Junk Journals UK, and I will link her at the bottom if you want to go find it. I don't have time to go looking for it. It's been a few years. So what my thought is I need something that's going to, when we flip over for the flap, that it will look pretty. So I'm going to use this in the inside, and this will be my flap, and I'll put a policy closure there. So I wanted to make this one a little larger, so what did I decide? I am going to cut this paper 10 by 5.5. So, oops, I can't cut with that. Oh, I have to score too, so I got my scoreboard out. A little bit ahead of myself. Okay. Oh, hold on. Gotta get my 5.5 mark. That's what I said, 5.5, right? I'm looking at my notes. Yeah, 5.5. So whatever size that you want your policy envelope is what the size of the back will be. And then we're going to cut it, like I said, 5.5. And then I'll come back and we'll do the other part. Okay, so this is 5.5. And then by 10. So let me see. I'm making it the same height. I'm not changing those dimensions. So 10 inches. Whoops. Everything's falling over. Okay, 10 inches. I've always loved making this this envelope. This policy envelope, I don't know why. Okay, so now we're going to score this. If I do it this way, the branches will be going the right way. I'm going to score this at 3 inches. So get this. Just pre-making these pieces so that when we go to put it together. So this will come down here, and that will be our flap. So now Okay, so that kind of barely fits. That's not even straight. I don't know how I did that. Crooked. Yeah, I don't like that. So let's go to, how about 5 across? Let's do 5 across. Like I said, I use this 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, just a little bit too wide. See if I can get this cut straight this time. Okay, now we'll see. There we go. Okay, so whenever you decide what size you want to sit on your page, then on the next pieces we're going to cut will be 2 inches larger. Yes, 2. It would be an inch on each side, so a total of 2 inches. Okay, so if this is 5, I have to cut my other papers at 7. And I think I'm just gonna see if I can't straighten this up a little bit. Barely need any cut off. Okay. I coffee dyed this too a while back, and it could possibly be when you coffee dye your paper, it changes the size. So that could have been, it shrunk a little more on one end than the other. Okay, I'm going to round the corners. Okay. And so there is our back. Okay. And that's going to fit on there. Now we need a pocket that comes almost to up here. Okay. So let's see, that would be, I don't want this paper. I think I want, I don't want, this is going to be our second pocket next. And the front pocket I want to do in this. Okay, so my second pocket doesn't really matter. We're going to use, what do I do with it? This one. I thought I would do this, and then the toadstools, that's hard to say, toadstools, would be showing. No, well, they won't be really showing because, okay, so this one we're going to cut at 7 inches because I want it 2 inches larger than this. Okay. So, oh my gosh, I hate it when I guess I'll take this darn thing out. There we go. Save us a lot of trouble. Okay, so there's 7. And that is pretty much the size of the page. And then the length needs to be whatever the length of this is. I'm just going to mark it. But it would be 7. Yeah, this would be 7. So let's see if that's right. Yes, it is 7. Because like I said, I'm not changing the tops or the bottom. Okay, so that can go there. Okay, then this piece, the next piece will be also 7. wide by 7 3/4. I think. Is that what I want? Yeah, 7 3/4. Because on this piece, we're going to score so that we can fold it under. Okay, so there's, whoops, the 3 pages cut. It wasn't too hard. So this one is 5 by 10, and this one is 7 by 7, so that one's pretty square. And this one is 7 by, should be 7 3/4. Okay, so this one we need to score 1 inch at the bottom, like this. Okay, and this part here is going to wrap under behind the other 2. We'll go under like that. And this is where my dilemma comes into, because I don't really want my pocket that high. Let's see. Actually, I don't even want either one of them to be up to the top, because then it's really hard to get stuff in. So I think I did this last time. If I cut that down, okay, let me see how that looks on the back. So if I did this again and I wanted to move those down, I think I would add 1 inch to this page, and this page. And you can get this out of an 8.5 by 11 too. This is long enough. But I don't have all that, and we're going to glue this down on the back. So I think I'm just going to eventually layer this like that. All right. Okay. Because, like I said, this will be glued down, and then the back will be glued down on the page. So you don't really need to worry about it if you don't want. Okay, so let's, okay, now we're going to score at 1 inch, which takes the T right off of Toadstool. But I don't really have any choice. So let's see how it looks. Maybe I'll change the paper. 1 and also 1/2. I'm sorry, 1/2. And then I flip it over. So I have to figure out if it's 5 1/2 or whatever. So 1/2 inch and 1 inch. Okay. So this, it's folded like that. And this edge here will get glued down to the previous page. I never fold these right, so hopefully you don't have to change it. Okay. And then on this one, we're going to do the same thing. Am I in screen? Okay, it's 1/2 inch, 1 inch. Okay, 1/2 inch and 1 inch. This looks so complicated, but it's really not. I mean, the first time I made it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. little more. It's not quite done yet. It might be okay, but that's a little better. Okay. Okie dokie. For some reason I feel like it's supposed to have a nice edge, but I can't, right? Nope, it has to go this way. Okay, so now we're going to cut these corners out though, because they're going to be in the way. I think just cut the whole corner out. Hope that's the right way. And if you need to angle it, we'll do that after. I'll know when they go to glue it. Okay. So then we're going to put some notches up here. Okay, let's just, I think that's 5, so it should be 2.5. Yep. So I'm just going to put a notch here. And a notch here. And this one we don't need a notch. Okay. If your thumb hole, if your circle punch will do both at the same time, would be nice, but I have found that mine doesn't. So that punch is so, it's like sharp. Okay, so now the last thing we're going to do, let's see, this goes this way, is put the try to line up the closure. So I did want this to be, it could be actually down this far if I wanted, you know. So some of those mushrooms stick out. No, can't get that far down. Well, I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so let me trying to make sure that this is straight. Let's deal with one at a time, maybe. I'm just gonna put this on here. I just want to know where I'm going to put this, and it's straight. Okay, so that one doesn't get the punch or the eyelet in there, so this one is the next one. And that covers that. So I'm going to glue this one to this like that. Okay, so here we need to make our punch. We have to figure out where it's going to be. And the other day I did one like Julie at Camellia Crafting, and she did the one that you put on later, which to me kind of makes more sense than trying to do this. But so we know 2.5 is center. So let's bring one of our punches here, and let me just get this circle for an example because I want to leave enough room. I really want enough room to embellish this. So I think that's fine. Let's do this one, 2.5 up here. All right. Now I'm going to poke these. Oh, poked a little too much. Okay. It was a lot softer paper than I anticipated it. Okay. I mean, you could get in there and punch, I guess, with your punch, but another piece of stuff to get out. Okay, this one we don't need to worry about yet. Okay. This is the one that we need to I just keep remeasuring. I'm always afraid I'm gonna mess it up. Okay, so I need a circle here. Let's see if I have some scrap cardstock here. Okay. And I'm going to punch a circle. I usually put a couple together. A little bit stronger. Oop. I don't need this scoreboard anymore. It's kind of like making noise. Okay. It's not very strong still. Maybe I'll put one of these. Yeah, I think I'll put one of these. This is why I designed these with the Cricut, so that I would know exactly where the center is. Okay. Ow. Ouch. That's a first. I've never done that with my glue bottle. Stab myself. Okay. So that is going to go there. Let me get my little brads. I'm going to be out of these pretty soon. Sometimes the hole's not quite big enough. Okay, and then we'll put this one through here, like so. And push this down a little bit. Like that. Then I'm going to just glue this little circle on the back of that so it doesn't get tangled up in stuff that we put in the pocket. Okay, you can put washi tape there too if you want. Okay. Bleeding. All right, what's next? The other one. Okay, so we need to okay, and let me get another circle with the hole in the back. Right now my printer didn't show up from, oh my gosh, that I had ordered, and it'll be here today. It was supposed to be here yesterday. Well, it said before 10 p.m. It's like I'm going to stay up and wait for it. I'm in bed by then for sure. I get up early and I go to bed early, like a farmer. It's because I was born on a farm, and you know, maybe those things stick with you forever. I don't know. Ah, that hurts. Keep rubbing it like it's a bite. Whoops, wrong one. See if this one goes in. It's not the right color. I'm going to have to spray these gold ones. I have like a bronze paint. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. Oops, I need to put it through here first. I don't know if it's, I think those words are going up the right way. Okay. I was going to use that for a belly band. No, it's okay. Okay, so let's see how much time I have. Oh, good. We're in good shape. Okie doke. So now this one is going to go on first, and I'm going to set it right in there. So I think I'm going to throw a little ink around. Just in case it shows. show. I was trying to think. I felt like there was something else I was supposed to do, but I think I did it already. I think it was to cut the corners out on that one that flips over. Okay. Just gonna go a little bit. Well, let's see, you probably can see inside of there. So I'm gonna clamp this side, and then I'll just glue this side. I'm gonna get the lines out. So this wouldn't be this long at the bottom. Normally it would be the exact size that you, what is, I did something totally wrong. Okay, and this side. See, that is wrong, because it's not making a gusset, is it? Hold on. I have a sample over here. Oh yeah, it does. Didn't look like a gusset. It looked like it was going the wrong way. I'm not very good at the right way and the wrong ways. I do need to glue that all the way. I'm going to wipe that off. So at this point, if you wanted to, you could cut this down. I'm just going to leave it because we can put a large journal card in there now. Or if you don't want a large journal card, then you can cut it down. So I wonder if that would make more sense, because let me see what this looks like on here now. So that's going to be a pretty good size. It's not going to be that long. I'm going to cut this off. One is going to go on here. Clamp that so it doesn't move on me. Wrong spot. There. I'm sorry, I'm quiet. I just, oh, that stays there. I'm just thinking as we go. I should have inked that, but I didn't. Still get in there with enough ink. All right, now, because this is supposed to flip over the bottom and attach to this back, still way too tall. All right, so I'm going to cut this down. I'm going to cut this down 1 inch. I mean, if you weren't going to glue this down in the back, it probably wouldn't matter what, if you, you know, just so you could pull something up above it. All right, let's just, there's 1 inch there. Okay. Now we have to cut this away. This is what you do if you don't do it right. I mean, it's not that I didn't do it right. It's just that I decided I didn't want it to... I didn't want the tops to be very close to each other. I wanted more space to put things in. All right, so now I'm going to see if I can score this. I just take my ruler. So that's what keeps from everything falling out. And I'm going to cut these at an angle. So you can choose to glue this whole thing down, or you can choose to just have it tucked in somewhere. Or a nice little gift for Happy Mail or something. Full of goodies. That's not very pretty there. All right, so now I think I'm just going to put twine, because let's see how this looks. How much time? Okay, we got about 10 minutes. So give myself a little more space here to work in. All right, so that's going to be there. And yeah, see, I just can't use this bird on there. Nope. Just kind of hoping I could, because I just kind of like the bird. So let's see about the burlap. I think I have more burlap somewhere. I just have to drag it out. And I kind of like that. I was thinking of going all the way over with it. so I would need a bigger piece. But that would give us, you know, something. Or maybe I even need to go more, a bigger piece, and kind of just, okay. Let me see what else I could find for the front that I could stick in here. Let me go ahead and put this on. I don't think it needs 2 knots. Don't think it'll ever come out. Watch it come out right when I do that. I don't know how to tie those things. Okay. So there's that. Now I can put a pocket here if I only glue it on the edges. I've never done that before on a journal. I have some mushrooms. They are the stickers with the white, but I could, everything is too big. Oh. This kind of looks like a matching set. See if anything else. Nope. I don't mind this one up there. I do like this one here. But let me see what else I can find to go, because I feel like the rest of them just don't have the right vibe. That one would work, but it's not very, doesn't bring out any color. But I do like the way it lays there. All right, I like these two, or is what I like. So what I'm gonna do, I forgot I have this washi too. This is my homemade washi. If I put this on, it'll be too late because I can't get it off. Could put, say, a piece there. Okay, I'm just gonna put a piece here. I don't know. And that. I do like this with a little bit of black in it. Okay. Now, a word there. I'm trying to, I don't think I need any more up here. I'm like okay with this. You're gonna have to go somewhere. Just works so nicely with this journal. So the other option would be to cut some of these flowers out. And I had these, but they just don't seem to blend in, and I'm just not good at watercolor or that kind of thing. I have to practice that. What else did I want to look at? I was going to look at a word. I just don't have a lot of words that I use very often. You know, so I just think that looks kind of cheesy. I don't, not cheesy, but I don't know, just, and that's the wrong style. And it's kind of too late to put a frame, I think. Maybe I shouldn't have put that there. But who knows, right? That's all from my pond journal, which I love. I still love it. Okay, earth. I do kind of like the word earth. I just feel like mushrooms and earth go together. Let's see if I have any more of those. I don't remember where I got these, but I think I need to go back and find them. And oh, I like that one, but it's not the right color. I like that earth color. Oh, I like earth. Let's do earth. Because that's what mushrooms are in the earth, the way they live. Just wonder if I should take some of this, if this washi tape is not, this one will come up because this is real washi. I just stamped over some washi I didn't like. I still have to make stuff to go in these pockets. I don't have anything ready-made. I don't know, you guys, what do you think? Maybe up here? I kind of like that little bit of black. Like I said, this comes off. Looks like it's crooked. Still looks crooked. Or maybe this is crooked. I don't know. To glue this down better. Okay. Yeah, something's crooked in. Unless I just make it, no. Okay. All right, I think with the burlap and when this is all inked that it will look the way it should. Did I ink this? I did. Oh, I don't know. I don't think so. Must be lunchtime because I'm hungry. Oh, my clock doesn't work. That's right. Nope. It's so hard to decide where to put it. Kind of like it over this edge more than over here. Over here, over here. I'm gonna glue it and then wherever it lands. Kind of like it on this side. I don't know why. Just looks the way I want it. I'm trying to decide, maybe I shouldn't glue this on. Wonder how I could put it on without gluing it so that if you don't like it, you could always take it off and start over. Okay. Now I can center this like that if I want. I'm not going to glue that on yet. I don't know if I want it up there or not. That's all. Or do I just want to add it in over here and make it part of this collage? So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if you can call that 5 pieces. Okay, I'm going to think about that, you guys, and I'm going to let you go. I'm going to ink around it and everything, and then I'll determine whether or not to glue it in or make a whole new. Could put it right there. Yep, I could. But I don't know what I would come up with for the front for some reason. Alrighty, I'll let you guys go. That was fun. I like making that. And I like knowing that I can change the size and make it my own. So, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye.